La la. Woohoo! All right. Every day and every night. We're rocking. We're rolling. It's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. It's Friday, July 5th, 2024. We are here, ladies and gentlemen, and we are live. Hello, and welcome to the show, everybody, on this beautiful Friday morning. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Let's see who's here today. Right off the bat, number one, the first guy in the door was the one and only Jason D. All right, here's your happy dance. Here we go. Oh, wrong button. It's live. right. Yes. Now we got that. Yeah. Greg Jonick, first like. There you go. Ron Klotzer, I don't care what number I am, as long as I get what is it? I don't care what number I am. Happy dance. All right, why not? What the heck? It's Friday. Oh, dag nabbit sandwich sauce. Here we go. All right. Yes. Griffey's here. What's up, Griffey? Great to see you, buddy. I'm learning something about my apartment, man. I'll tell you what. It's 64 degrees outside right now, but heat rises. And I'm up on a higher floor, and it's hotter than a penguin. Well, I don't know why I keep wanting to say penguin. It's hot. It's hotter than a camel's. It's hotter than a camel's back drum. What? Come on, guys. It ain't that bad. All right, maybe it is. Who else is here? Let's see. Ron Klotzer, Robert Custos, Doc Lanou. What's up? There's Ronnie. Let's see. Griffey. That's where I left off. Ron. Robert. Doc Lanou. Chef M80's here. What's up, Chef? Great to see you. My glasses are fogging up from all the sweat. What the heck? I don't want to turn the air on when it's 60 degrees outside, but golly gee, it's pouring rain, so I don't want to open the windows either. And I actually do have the one window open, but there's no wind. Zero wind. So there's no air coming in. Let's see. Oh, you want that beef Wellington? Oh man, woo-hoo. That's that Mean Chef's favorite. Gordon Ramsay. That's his favorite food. Let's see. Ron Klotzer, Chef M80. Blackheart 9. All right. Anybody here know someone who might need some BHK's buttercream? It's formulated to cure any pain in the butt. Or at least that's what the elves tell me. So if you know a frauditor that needs it, let them know. I love it. Terry Barnes is here. What's up? Great to see you. God bless. God bless you, sir. Absolutely. Let's see who else is here today on this beautiful Friday morning. We got King Stew 2000 in the house. Good morning, all. That's everybody. That's all it is. We got Brian Shulman for $2. It's Friday, my day off. Why am I awake? Because you came to see the happy dance. Here you go, buddy. Dag nabbit. I accidentally moved that button or something. All right, yes. Now we got the holy poop crap hammer sandwich sauce. Highway Star is here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Chili is huffing large doses. Oh no. Let's see. Chef M80, that's right. Mock tenderloin. Is that when I first read it out of the corner of my eye, instead of mock, I thought it said Mac, and I thought you were joking, like making something out of a Big Mac. But these days, even McDonald's isn't cheap anymore, so whatever. Terry Barnes, Ron Klotzer, Brian Shulman. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. And then good morning to you. And there's Doc Lanou. That's how we do. Hey, Frauditor Mania. What's up? Will. First. Okay. How's it going? Chef M80, Doc Lanou, Highway Star. Let's see. Oh, the Bookie Worm is in the house. What's up? Good morning, Will. Zerzu's here. What's up? Good morning, guys. Good morning to you, Zerzu. Always great to see you. Donna Ray, hip hooray. Good morning. Good to see you. Let's see. Round Chef, Zerzu, Bookie Worm. John Warsaw. Am I the only person who didn't know? I didn't know what? This is my backup account. Yeah, I don't know. I missed something. All right, let's see. 98% humidity. Oh, yeah, great. Equally miserable. Let's see. Who else? Booking Worm, Chef M80, Duck Lanu. David E. Persons is in the house. All right. I can cut a piece of wood in half just by looking at it. I know it's hard to believe, but I saw it with my own two eyes. All right. Welcome to the show. Great to see you as always. Highway Star, Donna Ray, Frauditor Mania, Terry Barnes, Donna Ray, Bookie Worm, John Warsaw, John Warosa. All right. Donna Ray, Bookie Room, Highway Star. Let's see who else. Who did I miss? Nightman's wife is here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Hez. Good morning to you, Nightman's wife. Always great to see you here. Always great to see all of you here. Hez is hitting all the wrong buttons today. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on. Pizza time. Oh, yeah, I got everything going for me today. Ugh. Just wait. Is it me or is Hez lagging? Oh, yeah, I'm lagging in the brain department. Jason D will be back later. What's up? It's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word to rhyme. Meow. Hey, Chuck is here. Good morning, Chuck. Good to see you. Whoa, we got $2 from Doc Lanu. Where do boats go when they're sick? To the dock. All right. Here's your happy dance, brother. All right. Mr. Thomas is here. Good morning, Hez. Happy Friday. I have a friend that left his guitar in his truck. I asked him why he does that. He says I got a friend who leaves his guitar in his truck. I asked him why he did it. He said because it's good for traffic jams. All right. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Lexi Ann, what's up? Is that like the guitar guy playing the guitar in that Mad Max movie that came out a couple years ago? The back of the truck. You know what? Let me tell you something about that. I want to do a little bit more research into this to see if I'm losing my mind or what. I got to go back and rewatch both movies. So yesterday turned out, hey, Tiny Chihuahua's here. What's up? I didn't forget you. I got you right there. Woohoo! Welcome. Great to see you as always. So anyway, hey, Peter Parker's here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the celebrity reporter from the Daily Bugle. Always great to see you. Always takes the best Spider-Man pictures. So we're after the show yesterday, because the plan yesterday was that my ex was taking the kids to some big 4th of July hubbubaloo party thing or whatever, barbecue and all that. They were going to watch fireworks. They were going to watch the parade, do their whole thing out of town. So I wasn't going to see the kids. So then after the show yesterday, maybe 20 minutes after the show, my phone rings. It's her. My youngest son, the Minnie, has he wanted to spend the day with me. And he's begging her, please, please, please. So she brought him over here, dropped him off. So I spent the whole day with him yesterday. We had a great time. But a couple things about what happened yesterday. First of all, I got to take a sip of my coffee. So little guy comes over here. And, we're doing our 4th of July thing. He wanted to watch some movies. So we watched a couple of films. Am I getting pizza again? Dagnabbit, what's up with my internet today? Pizza time. Pizza time. It's the only word. Meow. Dagnabbit sandwich sauce. I'm hardwired. Come on, I'm plugged in. Let's go. 93% degrees in Tempe, Arizona. Forecast predict 111. Oh, man. That does not sound like fun at all, brother. Brother. Buddy. Pal. Why is my internet not... 80 degrees in Kingman going to 112. Wow. It's hot out there, man. Well, it's July. All right, here we go. Now we're back to normal speed. All right, so anyway, so yesterday morning, my ex brings my son over, drops him off. It's cool. He wants to watch some movies. So first, we went and we watched, because I was just going through on demand, you know, like, or streaming, whatever you call it these days. What do they got? And he saw, you know, the thumbnail for Rango. He never saw that. Can we watch Rango? I'm like, yeah, why not watch Rango? I don't care. And I always remember that movie as being kind of like a cartoon Western. But I'm watching it last night, and I'm fascinated by what I'm seeing, because I was thinking not of the most recent Mad Max movie that just came out, but the one that came out a couple years ago. And they're in the desert, and the bad guy is basically like the king of the city or whatever the civilization they live in, because he controls all the water. He's got the big giant water pipe. And in the end, like, everybody's out there, and he turns, and they finally get it turned on, and everyone gets their water. And I'm watching Rango, and there's a little lizard, Johnny Depp, and he's in the desert. And the mayor is this evil guy who's in control of all the water. And in the end, they have a big thing where the whole city's there, and he turns the thing in the water pipe, and the water comes on. And I'm thinking, when they were making the new Mad Max movie, were they watching Rango? Because Rango's a few years older, a lot of years older. Curious. Speaking of movies, did you know they made a sequel to Patton? It's called Last Days. Yes. I actually have seen that. Yeah, George C. Scott, man, he was still on fire even in that, even though it was a made-for-TV movie. I remember that. That was good stuff. Yeah, Last Days of Patton. Absolutely. Man, my internet is bugging again. Ding dong, dang, nabbit. What is going on today? So anyway, that's part one of my story from yesterday. So then, again, he was there all day. What are we doing? Oh, he wanted to watch another movie. So we watched the 1960s Adam West Batman movie. I've seen that, 52 times, but the majority of the times I saw it when I was a kid. And as an adult, I never really I've watched it, with the kids or whatever. It's like, hey, it's Batman, Adam West, fun, But yesterday was the first time as an adult that I watched that movie, and I was actually really dialed in. And I never realized before how much of that movie doesn't make any sense at all. And I mean, there's the obvious bits, but they're all gags, like the Joker putting a mask on, like the green hair and the white face and the purple suit. Nobody would notice if you'd have this little strip over your eyes. Nope. We had no idea if it's the Joker. Things like that are a gag. Or like when Alfred is driving the Batmobile and he's got a little strip on under his glasses. Oh, no one will guess that was Alfred. But those things are gags. But one of the things, there are a lot of things like this in that movie, but one thing in particular that I noticed yesterday that I never noticed before is that at the beginning, when they're figuring out the Riddler's clues, the first clue that they figure out, I don't remember what the clue was, but it was something like insane, like, oh no, yeah, I do remember what it was, because it was over the water, right? So they're like, hey, that explosion happened over the sea. C, like the letter C, for Catwoman. Oh no, Catwoman's involved. And then later on in the movie, they're like, wait a minute. All of these villains are there and they're with Catwoman too? She's also, like, they were surprised to find out she was there. But it's like, wait a minute. 25 minutes ago, you figured out the clue that Catwoman was involved. What? Whatever. Anyway, that's all that. And while we're still on the good stuff, I'm going to get to tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night. I'm going to go in the future. I'm going to get in my time machine. I'm going to pull the lever, Trevor, and go into the future and see what's going to happen tomorrow night. P. Barnes II is in the house. What's up? Now, why is my internet bugging so hard today? This is bizarre, man. There we go. All right. So anyway, I'm going to take a break for a second before I get to last night. I'm going to talk about last night. That was during the day yesterday. We had hot dogs. And it was so cool because my son, the little guy, he's, he gets generic hot dogs and ketchup on them and ketchup on a hot dog, yuck, or whatever. So yesterday he tells me, he says, hey, since you're making hot dogs, can we make them Chicago style? I've never had that before. So I'm like, you know what? Yes, I can. So I made him some hot dogs. They were some good hot dogs. I mean, they weren't Vienna beef or Hebrew Nationals, but they were decent dogs, Nathan's. I know. Shut up. That's the best I had for what I got right now. So anyway, we got the people are off of work and they're sucking up all my bandwidth. You know what? That actually kind of makes sense in a way. Pizza with anchovies. Yeah, that's what my internet's like today. Hey, Methodist Dave, what's up? Someone says you just can't get rid of. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Yeah, that's the classic line from that movie. Don't disown him because he puts ketchup on a hot dog. No, but anyway, so here's what happened. So I made the hot dogs, mustard, relish, onions, pickle. Give it to him. This is the best hot dog I ever had. Yeah, I know. He loved it. He absolutely loved it. And that's the second time I fed him something that, like, because his mom, she'll be like, oh, he doesn't eat pickles. Yeah, because you don't like pickles. Oh, he doesn't eat that. Yeah, because you don't like that. She taught him how to put ketchup on his bratwurst. So I'm like, no. We're gonna fix this. It's gonna be good. So we had a lot of fun with that. What is this? From last night poll on Doc's live stream, hot dogs are not a sandwich. From 100% ketchup goes on a hot dog, sir. It's relish, not pickle. That's right. Well, you put relish into pickle. Hello from Guam, from 40 below. What's up, 40? Great to see you. It's so hot in here. I wish it was 40 below right now. No, it's just crazy. And I said this a minute ago. My computer tells me the temperature. It's 64 degrees outside right now. I got my windows open, but there's no wind at all. So I'm sitting here sweating like an animal. Let me see what the temperature is in the house, actually. Hold on. I can find that out real fast. I've seen worse. 79. Almost 80 in the house, but only 64 outside. Now we aren't putting ketchup on brats? Why would you put ketchup on a bratwurst? Ugh. So anyway, speaking of that segues into the next bit. This is the bad bit from yesterday. And then I'll get back into the happy stuff. So last night, at around like 10, I get a text from my ex-wife. No, Donna, I do have air conditioning. It just seems ridiculous to me to put the air on when it's only 64 degrees outside. But it's almost 80 in the house because heat rises and I'm up I don't know. So anyway, this I get a text last night around 10 o'clock ish from my ex. Sorry, I won't be able to pick him up tonight because I don't know when I'm getting out of the hospital. I was in a car accident and your daughter got hurt. So I reply, this isn't what I said, but in my head, this is the exact opposite of TMI. This is not enough information. What do you mean hospital? What do you mean car accident? What do you mean daughter hurt? What the hell's going on? Your whole thing is, I won't be able to pick him up tonight? I don't care. I don't care when you pick him up. Tell me what happened. Is she okay? Why are you in the hospital? How bad was it? Is the car totaled? What the hell's going on? Script Cat's here. What's up? 40 below. What's up? Oh, yeah. Guap. Hachi Machi is right. So I couldn't believe it. I even texted Ray. I'm like, what, like, I'm asking her, what does she make of this? Like, there's an accident, there's hospitals involved, there's this and that involved, and when she's texting to tell me that she can't pick him up tonight or last night, like, I don't care if you pick him up or not. Are you guys okay? What happened? Give me some information. Apparently, what happened was, according to her, someone else went through a red light and hit her car. And I guess the hospital thing was just because my daughter said that like, her head got thrown over like a whiplash kind of a thing, but nothing like really bad or serious. But, because of the situation, they had to get it looked at and all that. So apparently the hospital thing was more of like a preventative measure, kind of just to make sure everyone was okay and there wasn't any damage. That, you know how they say when you get in an accident, you get the adrenaline rush, you might not feel the pain right away and all that, whatever. So apparently they're okay, but it was a very scary situation to get that text. Now, back to the happy stuff. So last night, after we ate and everything, watched our movies, had our fun, we're like, okay, it's getting dark out. People are going to start blowing up crazy fireworks all over the place. And my plan was I was going to take the little guy and we were going to sit outside and we were just going to look up because, everyone's blowing off fireworks on the 4th of July. You're outside, you're looking up, you're going to see some. So that was kind of the plan. We'd just sit outside, look up, see what we could see. And so when, at dusk, we're outside out front, there's like a little sitting area. They have tables and chairs out there and stuff. So we go out there, we're sitting down. He's got a bubble. He's blowing bubbles. He's having the time of his life blowing bubbles. And we're looking up in the sky, and you can see a little here and a little there, but like over the tops of trees, like you can barely see. And I'm thinking, just turn around and walk one block that way. There's a park. It's the park I take him to play it when he's here. We always go to the park. And I'm thinking, hey, you know what? We should go to the park because there's no trees getting in the way. Because that was the problem with seeing the fireworks, was because we just saw over the tops of the trees, So I'm thinking, hey, we'll take a walk to the park. Maybe from there, because there's no trees in the park. There's trees around it, but not in it. We could get a better view, a clearer view of the sky. Turns out that was the best idea ever. Because unbeknownst to me, I guess in this neighborhood, all of the locals get together just on their own, put all of their fireworks together in the center of the park, and put on this huge, insane fireworks display for the neighborhood. And this it's not a huge neighborhood, so it's not like there were 5,000 people there. And you know, I'm used to like 4th of July downtown Chicago, where you can't even move because there's somebody standing here and somebody standing here and somebody standing here and somebody standing here, and you're trying to look, and it's a nightmare, you know. And it's just, there were a lot of people there, but not so many that, I mean, there was room. My son was able to run. He's running, he's climbing the slide, he's playing on it, he's looking up, and he's trying to climb to the top of the slide so he can get as close as he can to the fireworks, you know. And he's screaming, "This is amazing!" Boom! And the fireworks display was beautiful. It was so awesome. They had so much great stuff, and the people there were so excited. They were clapping. There were people out there with their radios. They're playing, you know, rock and roll and having a good time. And you could smell the beer in the air. It was the 4th of July, man. That's what it, but we ended up having an absolute blast. It became like one of the most fun 4th of Julys ever, just because I thought, hey, why don't we take a walk to the park down the street? No idea that they have a huge fireworks display at the park every year. But I mean, and I know, you know, that, I mean, it's obviously a yearly thing because they had that whole section, all those streets shut down. So there was no traffic going up and down, so that the kids could just run around and, you know, have a blast, just so long as you stayed away from the area where the actual guys were lighting the fireworks. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. One of the most fun. It's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word around. Meow. Holy crap. Hammer sandwich sauce. Crap hammer sandwich sauce. Hey, kind of like the way that Blackheart and Comedy Show got their butthurt cream. How's he gonna make it a fake bottle of crap hammer sandwich sauce, like a bottle of the sauce? It's whatever. I don't know. Anyway, where I grew up, one of my neighbor's sons worked for Disney and would do small fireworks show for the neighborhood every year on the 4th. See, that's one of the things that's great about here in Wisconsin. Fireworks are legal, you know. Doesn't have to be the 4th of July. You could go on just a random Wednesday to the fireworks place and stock up. You know, I grew up in Chicago where, you know, you drove to Wisconsin to get your fireworks because you couldn't get them there. Lisa Alcazar's here. What's up? Great to see you. All right. Welcome to the show. So anyway, yeah, we had a great time. Again, other than that crazy text from my ex, it was a lot of fun. You know, we enjoyed ourselves, and we ended up having a great 4th of July. Somebody's swearing at me. Don't be coming in here saying those nasty things like that. You're out of your mind trying to talk that way to people. That's not right. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, and then this one. Oh, no. No. In Chicago, fireworks are called bullets. Hey, Chris Killing is here. What's up, Chris? Great to see you. Welcome to the show. So anyway, we might as well get this parted. I noticed earlier that we already had Blackheart Night in here, and I had one of his videos on deck. So why don't we go ahead and start, ladies and gentlemen, with some good old-fashioned Blackheart Night. All right.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today's video takes us to Clearwater, Florida, where we encounter a Sovtard and his, naive girlfriend as they are pulled over for speeding, and the Sovtard decides to try to bring out the, Sovtard, script, but ends up falling flat on his face and winds up with a felony charge. And let's go ahead and thank the Code 3 channel for posting this, because this is a wonderful example of a well, rather moronic Sovtard. So let's go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hello, Mr. Carter, can I see your license, please? Can I see your license, please?
What's up, officer?
Can I see your license, please?
What's going on?
I need to see your license. Do you have a license? I need to see your license.
What's going on?
I need to see your license, sir.
I'm asking you what's your reasonable
And I want to see your license, and I'll tell you why. But until I see your license, I'm not talking to you. Because I need to see your license. Do you have a license or you don't have a license? I don't need to see your license. I need to see his license. He's driving. Do you have a license, sir?
I'm traveling, officer.
Okay. You have a license?
I'm asking you what's the purpose of you asking me to identify myself?
Because I pulled over for speeding, okay? Now,
Speeding?
yes, sir.
Where was I speeding?
Back there. I'm not going to argue with you, sir.
I wasn't speeding. I was not speeding. Is the camera on, officer?
Yes, the camera's on.
I was not speeding,
Okay,
sir.
I got you under 55 and a 40, so yes, you were speeding.
Can you show me that on a...
No, I don't have to show you that on the radar.
You wasn't speeding.
Yes, I was. I'm not going to argue. Can I have your license,
I
please?
don't have a license. I wasn't speeding.
Hi, Betty, send me back up here.
I wasn't speeding, officer.
Yes, sir, you were.
I was not
I'm not going to
speeding.
argue, sir.
Can I get the supervisor, please?
I want to speak to your.
Yeah, like that's really gonna help you out. I want to see your supervisor. Yeah, dude. You just can't call the supervisor on every single traffic stop out there because that would just clog up the system.
I'm calling him back up right now. You have a license, sir?
Can I get the supervisor?
Can I see your license, please, sir?
I don't have a license. Can you?
Okay, do you have any ID on you at all, sir?
I don't have to ID myself, sir.
Yes, sir, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, sir, you do.
Commit a crime.
Sovtard, how much lead paint have you been drinking? Because, well, I'm sure it's rotted your brain to the point where you fail to comprehend any laws that are out there. Because if you had actually looked up anything about the Florida statutes on driver's licenses, you would have seen this and realized, oh, wait, yeah, I'm a big dummy. I've got an ID at a traffic stop. But no, all that just kind of dissolved your brain and, well, just left it with nothing in there, actually.
I'm sorry, what?
I did not commit a
I didn't
crime.
say you committed a crime. I said you committed an infraction, a civil infraction. So don't make it worse than what it is. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't commit the civil infraction.
Yes, sir. I
was
got
not
you on the
speeding.
radar at 55 and a 40.
Can I see the radar?
No, sir, you cannot.
Then how can you prove that I was speeding?
We go to court, and the judge here's my side, here's your side. That's how we prove it. In the state of Florida, I'm not allowed to lock the speeds in. There's nothing that shows on my radar right now. State of Florida law says I
That
can't.
shows on
I'm
the
sorry.
radar right now?
So roll me back and give me a supervisor. Jesus Christ. You're talking to me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir. You were saying, I didn't hear what you said because you're talking to me.
I was not speeding.
Yes, sir. I have you on the radar. And I'm saying you were, you're saying you weren't. So what we do is I give you a ticket and we go to court. That's what we do. That's the way it works. That's what's going to happen. Give me one pretty quick here. Supervisor, please. Sir, do you have an ID? I need to see your ID.
I'm not going to identify myself. I did not commit a
Sir,
crime.
I didn't say you committed a crime. I said you committed a civil infraction. Yes, sir. Okay, that's my side. And I legally pulled you over, so that's what I'm allowed to do. You're required by law to show me your license. You have a license. I'm sorry, sir?
Am I being detained?
Yes, sir, you are.
Why am I being detained?
Because you're speeding.
That's not a crime.
I didn't say it was a crime. You're being detained, sir. Don't try and leave. That you'll then commit a crime then. Actually, now identifying yourself after I asked for it legally is actually a crime. So yeah. So you want to identify yourself or no?
You're saying that I failing to identify myself as a crime.
Because I legally stopped you. Now you're interfering with my investigation. See?
So who are you investigating?
Yep, that certainly confirmed it. All the lead paint chips that he's been eating and the lead paint he's been drinking has rotted his brain to the core. And, well, there is just no recovering from this. Unfortunately, you're just going to be a brain-dead Sovtard for the rest of your life, aren't you? So allow me to input the answer to the question. You're the one he's investigating at the moment, you brain-dead idiot.
You.
Then who do you
For
know?
speeding.
Then who am I?
You won't identify. Man, are you? I'm just asking for an ID. That's all I'm asking for. You won't give me an ID? I mean, really, you want to go this route?
What route?
All I'm asking for is an ID.
Commit a crime.
All I'm I didn't say you committed a crime, sir. I didn't say you committed a crime. I said you committed a civil infraction. And now you're refusing to identify yourself. So now, what am I supposed to do? I'm being open and honest with you, sir. I'm going to give you a citation. You can take it to court. No problem at all. That's what we're going to do. So the next step is up to you. That's what I'm going to do. That's the next step. So what do you want to do, sir? You show me some ID, please.
I don't want no ID, partner.
I'm sorry?
I don't want no ID.
You don't have an ID and you're driving your vehicle.
I'm traveling.
No, sir, you're driving the vehicle.
I'm traveling.
Okay. He's saying he's traveling. So, you have no ID? What's your name, sir?
I didn't commit a crime. What did I do? What's the reason I brought suspicion?
In court, he's refused to identify himself. He says he's traveling. So, you don't want to give me ID and don't want to identify yourself, right? You don't want to identify yourself. I'm asking you if you want to identify yourself. You're refusing. I'm just asking. It's on camera, so you want to identify yourself, sir.
Unless you suspect me of committing a crime, officer, I do not have to identify myself.
Yes, sir, you do. You're required to in the state of Florida provide me ID when I pull you over legally. You've been stopped for speeding. I've explained it to you.
I was speeding.
I've
I
explained
have
it
a
to you.
witness here. I have a witness here that says that I was not.
And I've got a radar that says you were.
Where's the radar?
In my car, though, you're not going to see my car. Okay? I'm not required by law to show you my vehicle. Okay? So now we've got 5 cops here, the road all blocked, because you want to identify yourself. That's all. It's simple. All you got to do is identify yourself. I told you what I would do. I give you a ticket when you go to court. That's real simple.
Write your ticket.
I can't write a ticket. Let's you identify yourself, sir.
Write your ticket. Go ahead, write your ticket.
Let me
I'm stopping you from
right,
writing
sir.
your ticket.
And I want to see your ID, sir. You have an ID? You really want to escalate this? It's a simple thing. That's all it is. A simple thing.
Oh, pardon me, officer. To us, it would be quite simple, but to a sovtard like this who has, well, consumed way too much illicit substances, including lead paint and other things that we shall not name, you might as well be asking him to solve, try to solve a quadratic equation, which is really not all that bad. Believe me, it's not that bad. But that's basically what you're asking him to do, which is just outright madness because he doesn't understand the concept.
Simple thing. All you do is identify yourself. I get this taken care of you on the road. Boom. No problem at all. But you don't want to identify yourself. Are you refusing to identify yourself? I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. I can't hear you. It's pretty loud out here. Yes, ma'am, he was. Yes, ma'am, he was.
I was not speeding. You pull up behind me. I pull out in front of a car. I turned my indicator on. I moved from in front of the car, and I went back in the same lane. And then you pull up behind me. I was not speeding.
I have you on the radar at 55 miles an hour, sir.
You don't have me on the radar at 55 because I was not going 55. I was going 40,
sir,
40,
that's
40,
your
45
side, not my side. Okay, my side is you were speeding. So, that's my side.
I was not speeding. I was not speeding. I was not speeding.
Okay,
I was not.
then we can go to court on that, sir.
I was not speeding. Then write the ticket. You go to court. I was not speeding.
And I need your ID to be able to write the
No,
ticket.
you
That's
don't
what I'm
need
saying.
my ID.
Yes, sir, I do.
You said you're conducting an investigation. You must know who you're investigating. You must know who you're investigating. If you don't know who you're investigating,
What's that? That's something else.
ridiculous. I was not speeding.
Get out of the car, sir.
And so it begins.
Get out of the car.
Out of the car. You're gonna
Get out of the car,
get out
sir.
of the car. Get out of the car.
Get out of the car, sir.
Why are you arresting
Get out of the
me?
car,
Why are you
sir.
arresting me?
Get out of the car.
Why are you arresting me? I'm not even resisting. I'm not even resisting. I'm not even resisting. What the hell?
Watch out. You're trying to say, he can't.
I'm not
Watch out.
resisting. I'm not even resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not doing nothing.
Watch out. Watch out.
I'm not resisting. I'm not doing nothing. What?
Paul, grab this guy.
Yo, I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
This is another one that we get all the time from these butterbrains. I'm not resisting. Yeah, but you're not complying either. Oh. Anyway, but I wanted to point out, and I've said this before. Am I pizzaing again, Dak Nabbit? Yes, exactly. You're not resisting, but you're also not cooperating. Exactly. You won't resist, but you won't comply either. Frauditor Watch, what's up? Not resisting when they had to pull you out of the car. But I've said this before, and this, it always fascinates me with these guys because it's like they always double down on their rights this and their rights that and blah, 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 whatever. But they do not want, and this is a perfect example of it, they don't want to actually go through the judicial system. I don't want to fight this in court. I want to fight this on the side of the road. So it's like the sovereign citizen mentality is like they don't understand their own argument, because if they did, they would realize that they're asking the cop to be the judge and the jury right there on the side of the road. You're denying yourself due process. In fact, you're insisting that they don't give you due process. That the cop makes the decision right there on the side of the road. You weren't speeding? Fight it in court. Ta-da! Parson, I think I've heard this before. Yes. Because that's what they do. These butterbrain douchekinos, they all follow the same script. That's why a lot of times I feel like I'm repeating myself, but that's all they do is repeat themselves. The same thing over and over and over and over. Ape-shaped carbon, all right. Does he have an upper body injury of some sort? Yeah, my shoulder. Oh, man. When a soft sit says I'm not resisting, it's the same thing as when a frauditor says, but I was leaving, right? I love it when they do that. Jason Gutter, what? I love it when they do that because it's so ridiculous. Hey, you got to leave. I'm leaving. Then leave. I'm leaving. Then why are you still here if you're leaving? Get GTFO or FAFO. These guys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what's going on? I have to step away from the chat and get ready for work. I'll be listening. All right, Doc, thank you for joining us. As always, make sure you hit that like button on your way out. Here we go. Back to the video.
Dang.
Just get a good search on one. Rolling.
Well, I guess he should have studied the script some more, but you know what? Let's go to skip to where he's in the squad car, and then right after that, we'll take a glimpse at how naive this girlfriend of his is. So let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Okay. Well, we got your ID now, so if you would have just given the ID, that would have been an issue.
But I wasn't speeding. I was not speeding. The officer's lying. He can't prove that I was speeding.
He can prove that you were speeding. He has radar in his car.
And I was not speeding. have a witness who was right there beside me. I was not speeding.
That's something that you have to fight in court. You can't fight on the side of the street.
I wasn't fighting it on the side of the street. I was asking him to articulate what the suspicion was.
But you failing to identify yourself, okay, that is a crime.
How did I fail to identify myself? Am I accused of committing a crime?
You were speeding. It was a civil infraction.
Is that a crime?
It's a crime not to identify yourself, yes.
Is speeding a crime?
I don't think you're not following along what I said. It's an infraction where that he was going to write you a citation, okay? But you then failing to identify yourself, that is the crime. That is what created this whole mess. If you would have just given your ID, you would have been on your way right now. But now you're going to go to jail, okay? And you actually got a felony as well. Okay? So I'm trying to explain to you what's going on, and that's what's going on, okay? We have your ID, okay? So now you're going to get booked into jail along with the same citation that you were initially going to get. Where do you live at? Sir. Are you done talking? Okay. Oh. Good luck to you, sir. Sir, can you just roll out the door? Who's this guy, dude?
Pardon?
Who is this guy, dude?
That's my boyfriend.
It's your boyfriend? Okay, cool. So he's going to be going to jail. Okay. So,
Why?
well, first off, he has no valid driver's license. Okay, he failed to identify himself. So it's obstruction and also resisting with violence. Okay, so he's going to go to jail for a felony and a couple misdemeanors.
What?
Okay. For a felony and a couple misdemeanors. Okay, so all he had to do was identify himself, and he would have got a ticket and been on his way. You both would have been on your way. All right, is this your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to be impounding your vehicle as well. Okay,
Why?
because it was used in the commission of a crime.
What crime?
It's the resisting with violence, the driving with no license, the obstruction. All right, where do you guys live at?
I live down the street.
Okay, where's down the street?
Drew Street.
Okay. Drew Street is the street. What's your address? Drew Street. Does he live with you?
His address is different from mine.
What's his address?
I don't know.
How long have you been dating?
Over a year.
Over a year, and you have no idea what his address is.
He lives in Dunedin or something. I don't know the exact address.
Is he married or something?
I don't think so.
You've been dating for a year, and you don't know if he's married, and you don't know his address.
Yeah, Softard, you picked a real winner right here. She's perfect for you. Not exactly too much in the Brainiac department. Definitely a match set. Been dating for a year and you don't even know if he's married or don't even know where he lives. I mean, come on now. That is not your typical relationship. I mean, in a normal relationship, both partners know where the other one lives. I mean, how the hell do you get by for a year without knowing where he lives at? Well, I guess the both of you are just airheads. I mean, one looks like an airhead by drinking too much lead paint, and well, I don't know what caused your airheadedness, but yeah, it's definitely clear. So at any rate, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.
I was muted. Ding dong dang dang nabbit. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, not much hope for the future of humanity with people like that running around. Holy croup hammerhead crab kings. Jason Gunnerman. Holy poop, crap, hammer, sandwich, sauce. Chris Killing, I love that Blackheart Night. Yes, Blackheart Night is awesome. We love Blackheart Night here at the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. Flop Jones, cheers. All right, yeah, cheers. I'll give you cheers. Here we go. I got my iced coffee, and I need it. Yeah, I turned the air on as soon as the internal temperature of the apartment went over 80. I had to do it. I'm sorry, guys. I had to do it. Anyway, so we're here. We're American. It's the day after the 4th of July. At one point during the fireworks show last night, actually, my son, he's sitting behind me at the time. He goes, Dad, I know what to do. I'm like, what's up? He goes, all right. And he counted it off. He's like, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to, and he sang happy birthday to America. It was really nice. It was cool. I dug it. He better pray that his wife, if he is married, isn't watching this, because the Sobsit stuff doesn't work on a PO'd wife. Oh, man. It's unbelievable, like how some of these sovereign citizens function in society. Like, how do you even live your life day to day with that attitude in your head? It doesn't compute for intelligent people, I guess. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's crazy. I remember seeing the Freedom Train in 1976. 1976 was great. I mean, I was only 3 in 1976, but there's certain things that you remember, not just because you remember them happening, but you see them over again. Like, for example, Rocky, the whole thing in 1976, 1776, the country's biggest birthday. We're going to have the big fight of the century, and he's wearing the American flag, trunks, Apollo, you know. But yeah, they function fine until someone pays attention, right? Oh my goodness. It's just, and you would think, and I've said this again over and over, but it still happens, so I still don't get it. You would think that these guys, after they get busted over and over and over and over again, would start to realize that whoever sold them on this whole sovereign citizen idea was scamming them, probably trying to take money from them to get them to buy fake license plates or fake ID or fake paperwork to cash in on their secret Social Security number account. And one of the things that I've said before several times, but I don't really talk about it a lot, the whole idea of this secret bank account that exists under your Social Security number and your all caps name. To me, it just seems so easy to debunk that one. Because if that were true, now, not trying to get into the whole argument about the whole Roe versus Wade thing and all of that, but just the idea in general, if every time a baby is born, that birth creates a Social Security number with an all caps name, and that's where the government gets their money from, why would even birth control be legal? Why would anything that prevents anyone from having a baby be legal? Wouldn't the government be going out of their way to push people to make as many babies as possible? Because every time a baby's born, a Social Security number is created, and that's how the government makes their money? Make that argument to a Sobsit. A lot of the arguments that I come up with, I can in my head figure out and know what their answer would be, but I don't know what their answer to that would be. Well, what? It doesn't make any sense. In 1976 is when the $2 bill was introduced as well. I still like going to my bank and buying a bunch of them if they have any. They're great for giving tips. The wait staff seem to see a smile every time they have one. I remember one time, and I mean, this was years ago, but I guess because I was a little bit older. I mean, I wasn't like grown yet, but I mean, I was probably like in my 20s, because the person I was dealing with was a teenager, but they'd fall in a millennial category, you know. But I was working in this restaurant. Somebody paid with a $2 bill, and the kid I was working with thought it was a fake bill because they'd never seen a $2 bill before. I'm like, these are great. I love $2 bills. $2 bills are the best. You go to the track and place your $2 bets by just slapping down the $2 bills. Oh, yeah, that was the way to go. My grandma used to love taking us to the track when we were kids. I don't know if that's legal anymore, but at the time, we'd go there all the time. Come on, let's go watch the horses. Okay. Oh, man, my brother actually, because my grandmother, what she would do is she'd always take us to the track, and she would place bets for us. And if we won, she'd give us the money we won. That's how my brother got the money to buy his very first drum set. Which, growing up with an older brother with his own drum set, equaled summer vacation, no school, stay up late, first thing in the morning, bright and early while I'm asleep. How do I get woken up? He'd do it on purpose, just to get. Oh. It was always fun having an older brother. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since we've shown any love to Takedown Exposing Frauditors. So let's go ahead and check out the new Takedown Exposing Frauditors video, shall we?
Just like you said he can, we can.
Look, just go outside. I'm done with you. Go outside.
They're not doing anything other than filming. In my eyes, I'm inferring that they're either loitering or doing something to prepare themselves for something else.
Go.
I'm not obstructing anything.
You 100% you are. 100% you are.
Welcome back, everybody. The channel's name is Lizard Boy. Who the hell, an auditor, frauditor, that calls himself Lizard Boy? Well, anyways, insane video. We're going to listen to this cop had enough of these two characters, but we're going to listen to what Lizard Boy has to say, and then we're going to watch the video. So stay tuned. It's quite interesting. I'll get you guys' opinion down in the comment section on this. If you guys are new, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But let's listen to what Lizard Boy has to say here before we start the video.
All right, guys. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. It is your boy, Lizard Boy. We are out here in LA County today. We're at the United States Postal Service doing our usual thing. We are not here to bother anyone, not here to talk to anyone unless they talk to us. And we're not here to get in anyone's space. That's not what we do. That's not our thing. We are out here reminding people you are always on camera. If you don't want to be on camera, that's not on me. That's on you. You got to create that privacy you want yourself. If you guys could...
Self-defense?
Just like you said he can, we can.
Look, just go outside. I'm done with you. Go outside.
They're not doing anything other than filming. In my eyes, I'm inferring that they're either loitering or doing something to prepare themselves for something else.
Go.
I'm not obstructing anything.
You 100% you are. 100% you are.
I'll stand right here. That's fine.
I don't want to hear you talk anymore.
Okay, cool.
Go.
But we don't have any masks on, so they can see us on the media.
He caused a disturbance.
Grab someone's hand.
I'm
not leaving.
No. No.
the handle.
That's one. We've got 2, 3, 4. Is there another little wallet there? No, that's not a camera. We got
All the men.
5.
They have the supervisor talk to you about it.
This
The thing is, you don't have
looks
to
like
worry
a
about it
camera,
because you already got your mail.
but I
The only
don't
thing
know
that you're
what that
problem
is.
with is the return, right?
Somebody could tell me what that is.
Say what?
This guy must be really, really stupid. It's a camera, buddy. The thing on the wall facing you is a camera. Just like the rest of them that you're counting. They're all cameras.
Didn't they just tell you we're allowed to? Hey, how's it going?
What are you guys doing?
Just taking some video, capturing all the beautiful faces coming in and out.
Okay. Have fun, you guys.
Thank you. You have a good one.
She has a great sense of humor. It looks like a very happy lady, but she's laughing at you guys because your faces are all covered up. It's not even Halloween, and you're in there with sunglasses and beards. I mean, come on, man. You guys look like a bunch of clowns. But anyways, guys, this video is about to get a lot crazier. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video and leave a small comment. It really does help out the algorithm. And let's see what happens here. You're going to love it.
All right, so real quick, I want to make a couple comments. For those of you who don't know, Lizard Media, he's part of the Impact Media crew. Impact Media is the adult of the group, and he hangs out with all these teenagers. I think they're his kids or his cousins or his nephews or his friends. Who the hell knows how they're related? But Lizard Media is the guy who I did a video on a while back. Frauditor gets pepper sprayed. He actually pulled his pepper spray out on a guy, and then the guy pepper sprayed him first. Lizard Media, the Lizard Boy, he changed his name, I guess, whatever, is also the guy who just a couple weeks ago literally took his tripod and bludgeoned a dude bloody with it. Busted a dude's head open because the dude didn't want to be filmed. These guys actually are. Not like I'm being, like, oh, frauditors are annoying or whatever. No, these guys literally are dangerous. These guys literally are a threat to the common people. They're a threat to society. They do this every day. And almost every one ends with some sort of violence. And I'm counting pepper spraying people. Not something that happened once or twice. Almost every one of their videos ends with someone getting somehow physically assaulted by these punks. But all we were doing was filming. It was self-defense. That's why these cops are acting the way they are, because they're sick of these guys. I did one video on these guys where the cops were called 4 times to the same location because these douche canoes kept causing trouble and wouldn't leave. And because they're in California, cops come, what's going on? Oh, we're just pepper spraying everybody and bashing people's heads open and, but we're filming, so it's okay. And then the cops, because it's in California, are like, oh, yeah, okay. Have a nice day, guys. And then they leave and then come back 20 minutes later. What happened? Oh, we had to beat somebody else up. Oh, okay, guys. Have a nice day. Bye. And they're hanging out with Casey Camera Boy. The entire California crew, they love these guys. These guys are vicious, violent thugs. They're a gang. They're a gang. They walk around in groups of 5 or more, all masked up, completely disguised, going into places and getting into physical altercations with people. They're constantly doing it. That's what they do. That's their job. And they film themselves doing it and post it on the internet. And their fans are like, oh, you guys are great. And oh, you guys are great. The more people you hurt, the better. And then these people don't understand why we don't respect them. Oh, it's because you hate freedom? Oh, it's because you love cops? No, it's because these guys are scum. They're slime. They're worse than the toenail fungus. I don't have toenail fungus in, but they're worse than that. I've had things come out of my butt that were more respectable than Lizard Media and Impact Media and that whole crew. The amount of evil that just oozes out of every pore of these scumbags is insane. And they are a danger to society because they will always say, well, if these people didn't do what they did, then I wouldn't have to pepper spray them. If these people didn't act the way they did, then I wouldn't have to bash their skull open with a weapon, bludgeon them bloody. Well, guess what? If you would have stopped filming them when they asked you to stop filming, also none of that stuff would have happened. How about that? How about you taking responsibility for your end of it? And then this whole thing about everybody needs to cover themselves up when they go out in public. And this is one of the reasons why I say that auditors, frauditors, are more tyrannical than the people they accuse of being tyrants. Because in their world, we're not allowed to leave the house. I can't just decide I want to go to the post office. Nope, not in their world. I have to put myself in a full costume and completely cover every inch of skin before I walk out the door. That's their more free world. I hate freedom, according to them, because I want to be able to just go outside and not have to worry about them. But they want to create a more free world, one where I have to mask up and completely disguise myself before I can walk out the door. I can't just go do something because I want to. In a world where frauditors rule, all people must be covered from head to toe at all times. Or never leave your house. You're not allowed to leave your home, ladies and gentlemen, because the frauditors said so. They're the real tyrants because they're in charge of the universe, because they own cameras. And everybody else is just someone for them to pepper spray or beat up. We are NPCs in their real life version of Grand Theft Auto. For those of you, for anyone who doesn't know what I mean by that, if you play the game Grand Theft Auto, you walk down the street and there are people on the street. They are non-player characters. They're NPCs. The only reason they exist in the video game at all, literally the reason why they're in the game, the people walking down the street are in the game, is for you to beat up and steal their money. Or maybe shoot them. They're NPCs in Grand Theft Auto. And that's how these guys treat everybody that isn't a frauditor. Anyone that is not a frauditor is just an NPC in their video game of YouTube clout and clicks and views. That's all we are. We're not we the people. We're their little toys in their game. They're the puppet masters, and we have to do what they say when they say it because they're filming. But, and again, this is important because every time I say that, I have to correct myself. Because it's not about the guy with the camera. They always say it is, but it's not. It's about the frauditors specifically. Because if I have a camera, I'm a cambacker, I'm a Karen, I'm a Darren, I'm a bootlicker. Only frauditors are actually allowed to film. Anyone else is a snowflake, or a Darren, or a Karen.
If you're not doing anything to purchase or fulfill the obligation of what the post office does, then you're loitering. That's not how that works.
We are here with a purpose, sir.
With the Postal Inspection Service and your supervisor. Okay, so you need 20? All right, no problem.
It's not loitering if we're here with a purpose.
You can take pictures of them. Yeah.
She said we can take pictures of them too. And we can request those pictures.
Hey, how you doing, Anaheim?
How you doing, sir?
Hey, how's it going?
Perfect.
I didn't even see him walk in. Oh, he's a canine unit.
They're kind of uncomfortable, but
Right. Okay. I just want to make sure, so we had some customers calling. I just want to make sure that everything, obviously, it's up to you guys. So
We can't do anything about it since we're a public domain.
Yep.
The fact that they're not doing anything other than filming, in my eyes, I'm inferring that they're either loitering or doing something to prepare themselves for something else.
Okay. All right. All right. Perfect. Good. Thank you, sir. You guys need anything else? Let us know.
thank you.
How you doing, sir? Good. Is there anything we can do to help you?
All right, good.
I didn't know if I can get the call ID. That's about it. Call ID? Yes, the cat.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
It's just an exercise in our first amendment, right? It's just, yeah, I'm sure you've seen it before.
What are you guys trying to accomplish?
So we were again, it's an exercise in our first amendment. Right?
I understand that. I heard that.
To do those. You don't exercise the right to lose them. We also remind people that you're being filmed in public over 100 times a day. I'm sure you're filming us. Every time a Tesla pulls in, we're getting filmed without our knowledge or consent. It's just a reality check, and then also let them know if you want to demand privacy if you're going to walk out in public, you have to look pretty asinine like I do right now and create the privacy yourself. I can't create their privacy for them. You can't create my privacy, and so on. That's all.
Yeah, I'll get the call number for you in just a second. They're ready right now. You guys have like a YouTube channel or something?
We put it on a website, and we don't share that while we're working. But
You have your dog with you?
I do.
Oh, you're canine. Nice.
Yeah, I saw it on his vest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it German Shepherd or Belgian Malinois?
German Shepherd.
Yeah, those police dogs can be mean. Not like mean, but
not mean at all.
I don't think they're mean.
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean.
They're
Like
trained to do a certain
they're
task, and they're good at that task.
yeah, that's what I mean.
You don't want to be on the other end of that task.
Yeah, exactly.
They got mean
you're
bites.
committing a
That's
crime,
what I
right?
mean.
You don't want to be the assignment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had interactions with police dogs. They're super nice. It's just you don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
You in the Air
That's what I
Force?
mean. No.
Another thing that I've noticed about these slime balls, I don't even want to call these guys frauditors. The Impact Media Group specifically, Frauditors is almost a compliment to these guys. They're just absolute inhuman trash. But the way that the cops show up and they immediately turn into bootlickers, they're laughing at the cop, joking with them. Oh, we're just having fun. And that's what they do. That's like what I was saying earlier, because I've covered these guys before. They tried to get physical. So many of their videos, so many of them end with people getting pepper sprayed. Like I said, just recently we got one where Lizard Media literally bludgeoned a dude bloody, bashed his head open. These guys are vicious, violent thugs. And then when the cops show up, oh, we're just filming. I don't understand why people are being that. And then the cops say, now, in this video, it's going to escalate a little and it's going to get, to where that's going to go away. But seeing how they respond when the cops show up. And he even said it. Like, we're sitting here in the chat, and because we have brains, we're thinking these guys are insane to say stuff like this. We're making fun of them. And then what did he just say? Well, if you want to rock on in public, you have to look ridiculous like I do. Oh, so you're admitting you look ridiculous. You have to create your own privacy. So again, in their world, their more free world, you're not allowed to just walk outside. Kerry T, what's up? Good to see you. Who else didn't I say hello to? P. Barnes II, Donna Ray, Florida Jim. Oh, I saw this guy. I can't read that name, though. Ladies and gentlemen, Grant from the Grant and Bob Show is here. All right. Kerry T. Oh, I think I saw Cynthia Karen Shaw earlier. What's up, Cynthia? Great to see you, as always. Let's see. Highway Star, Tiny Chihuahua, Chris Kelly. All right. Let's get physical. I want to get physical. No, that's not the kind of physical they're talking about. No. These guys, like I always say, that the majority of frauditors, it seems like their goal is to control people. It's all about control. You do what I want you to do the way I want you to do it, or I'll publicly humiliate you on my YouTube channel. I'll try to destroy your reputation. I'll try to destroy your business. I'll try to get you fired. Might even try to get you arrested. But these guys, hey, Flower Power's here. What's up, Flower Power? Great to see you. But these guys, the Impact Media crew specifically, it's by the way, it's 7:20. Oh my goodness. Cupcake dance. Let's go. All right. Okay. Ole! Oh, all right. Yes. We love you, Maggie. Hope you're doing well. Oh, my goodness, recuperating. They are bullies. Yes, yes, they are. They are absolute inhuman slime balls, scumbags, vicious, violent street thugs that are using this whole First Amendment auditing thing as an excuse to be vicious, violent street thugs and get away with it. Let's see. Ole, Frauditors News Network. Yes, yes, absolutely. We love Maggie. Yes, 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 we do. All right. So anyway, let's get back into it and watch the scumbag slime, or the slime bag scum, or whatever it is they do. Whoa, wait a minute. Listen, good, ladies and gentlemen, Lexi Ann with the $2.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. Here's your happy dance. All right. All right. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Because I'm on pizza time so bad today. Florida Jim says, "What are you using for your internet? A potato or a cricket?" Seriously though, somebody mentioned earlier, I think it was Chef M80 was saying his theory is that because today's the day after the 4th, everybody's off today, so everybody in the neighborhood's home, so they're all using up all my bandwidth this morning. I don't know. It's a good theory. We'll see. We love Cupcake. Yes. 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 No, I meant cricket internet. I know what you meant. I know. I thought it was funny. I have no empathy for bullies. Yes. Frauditors are absolutely bullies. In fact, that reminds me of something that I've said it before. I said it when I was on Doc Lanew's stream, and the subject was cyberbullying. And somebody in the chat asked, they said, I have to go to work. People just want to drink. All right, good luck, Uncle Artie. Keep those people in check. But you talk about bullying. So I said this when I was on Doc Lanew's stream about cyberbullying, and I've been doubling down on it since, because somebody in the chat asked, like, well, you're saying what they're doing is bullying, but when you pick on frauditors, what's the difference? Isn't that you bullying? And that actually, like, the panel actually ended up having a very good discussion about that idea, which made me think about it in a different way. And this is what I came up with. I'm not bullying the frauditors, okay? I'm the guy who, I see the bully picking on the little guy. I step in between them, give the bully a shove, and say, why don't you pick on someone your own size, punk? That's me. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
One of my friends is, I'm just borrowing his sweater.
Oh, nice. Just out of curiosity, like what I'm all about our rights. I mean, clearly, like,
well, you swore no to him.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So like what compelled you to do what you're doing right now?
The fact that a good
money.
You got to remember they took civics classes in high school decades ago. Nobody is learning about their rights in school anymore. They're graduating high school, then they're graduating college. Nobody is aware of what rights we have in this country, why they're so valuable and important to us.
100%.
We have people that actually come from other countries that will yell at people that are yelling at us, saying how much we should appreciate what we have here and let people exercise it. And the fact that when we are exercising it in such a peaceful manner, we're back in the corners, we're not up in anyone's faces, we're doing it in such a peaceful manner, that should be even more respected. You know, it's not like we're over here and we're not, I can do that, I'm in the
I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you.
Because we're not doing that, regardless if it makes people uncomfortable or not, we are doing it in a very peaceful manner in a public building where we have carte blanche ability to do it. The post office can't ask us to leave. That was actually confirmed just yesterday by the Postal Inspection Service. We actually had a long conversation with them on video. They said absolutely, there's no law enforcement agency that should ever be able to trespass somebody from a post office.
Right.
And that even the PIS was telling us they encourage what we are doing because they also believe in our rights. And so, yeah, it's all, you know, we're not out here committing no crimes or anything.
No, I never even remotely. Yeah, absolutely, ma'am. Go ahead. You're free to go.
The gentleman you're talking to, he kind of, and you know, he actually just showed up. The supervisor came out, he's fine with us, but he came in.
He had speculation. He had speculation that something could happen, but he wasn't making any accusations either.
And it's funny because his beard is more suspicious than my mask. He grew a mask.
140.
Yeah, so did you. That's real.
You can turn that off from me.
What?
I don't want you recording me.
Oh, you're in public, ma'am, and you walked in front of a camera that was on. You were already recording before I got here, but since I walked in front of you, you have to stop.
Are you videotaping?
Yeah, we're taking video of everything today, capturing all the beautiful smiles coming in and out. I think he called me dirtbag, but that's fine. You can call me that. I do find it hilarious when they'll say it under their breath as they're walking by. I can still hear it.
Fucking retard, bro. What the
fuck?
fuck?
Get the fuck away from it.
Lay hands on somebody like that.
No, why did you got in my face?
Fucking bitch.
You didn't put
You
it
don't
in
need
your
to
face.
get in his. You got in his
No, I
face.
didn't. I grabbed the handle. I didn't touch it.
It doesn't matter. You touched the equipment.
What are you
That's
guys
battery.
Get the fuck out of
You
here.
don't get to commit battery. You can leave. We're not leaving.
He caused it, sir. He caused a
You
disturbance.
can't grab someone's
handle.
Leave. I'm not leaving.
No,
Leave.
I
no.
touched the handle.
You can't
He
grab people's
assaulted
shit.
us.
I didn't touch it.
No,
Yes,
he
you
didn't.
did.
On
Oh,
camera.
It's
You
on
can't
camera.
grab people's
Call
shit.
police now.
I walked
Call them.
around the corner.
So
So you go to jail.
Okay, so he's gonna go to jail because we got it on camera. I was over there.
Get his license plate.
We didn't cause this disturbance. He did. No, we're not leaving.
The instructions. Get the police now.
He grabbed me. You're
He
an
caused
idiot.
the
assaulted him
disturbance.
On camera. Nice
touch
try.
it.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
You're an
you did.
idiot.
I did not touch
It's
it.
on.
Go to your car.
It's
On
on
camera.
camera. Do you know what a camera is?
It's going to happen to them because one, we did not
He caused a disturbance.
invite you to be.
You don't
Doesn't
have to.
be.
You don't
are
need to.
misunderstanding the law, but he needs to stay here.
You
because we're gonna
keep
face him under-
spewing things you don't know, sir.
You don't get to grab somebody without their consent.
We're not claiming it happened.
No,
I know,
I
he got
walked
all
on the
scared
corner. He's
when
got
you-
it there. I grabbed the
He was
handle of his
staying
camera.
still.
Grab
the
your
entire
shit.
So,
time.
You're
wait,
an idiot.
what if I walked around the corner and grabbed your glasses? What would you do?
No. I
You're
walked
an
around the
idiot.
corner. He had it in my face.
What?
And I got it on camera from over there. So you committed battery, whether it's him or his equipment. That is battery because he is holding his equipment.
That's okay.
Yeah, what if I took your glasses off or knocked your hat off your head?
I'm not trying to hurt anybody.
He got all scared when he saw you guys. He wanted to go after me because he
I'm
thought I
not
was
scared of
alone.
any of you.
He thought I was
But
alone.
why batter somebody
It's
over
not
a
has
legally
nothing to do with
protected
Sir,
size.
until you saw us, you were going after him. It's on
It has nothing
camera.
to do with size.
You got so scared when they went up to you.
I'm not scared of anybody.
You were approaching him after he told you to lay
No, I
off.
did the box. I came around and he had the camera. I just grabbed the handle. That's all.
You can't just grab people's shit.
I'm
You're
not
an
trying to
idiot.
hurt anybody.
You're an idiot.
After he separated from you,
Okay.
you then
Call
approached
me any
him
name you
further.
want. I'm not trying to hurt anybody.
After he separated you from
Why
him.
don't you take your masks off?
Because
and
we
get
don't
the
have
camera
to.
yourself?
So now you admit
No.
that you battered him because we're wearing masks. Okay.
No, I'm just saying you guys are like in.
You have a mask
incognito,
on
like
too.
You have something to hide.
You have a mask on too.
Or you could ask questions instead of grab somebody.
I don't have to hide anything.
But you are. You're hiding your face
Why?
with your hair.
Oh, please.
So is this guy.
You guys are very immature.
Okay, but
Immature
you're-
is walking up to someone and grabbing their stuff.
No, his camera was in my
It's fine.
face. I
There you
grabbed
go.
the pole. That
You
was
don't
it.
get to do that. And
I
it
didn't
wasn't
hurt
in your
anybody.
face. You put your face into his camera. That's the wrong way around. You don't get to create a narrative. You grabbed him. Do not let it. Hold on. You gotta stay here.
And this guy's trying to say it was us, but it's on all of their cameras that it was him who started it.
No.
Yes.
The postal worker over here.
God, why are you like this? Why are you like this?
He's just mad.
Hey, look, K9's back.
It's the K9 one. You have a good day, sir.